Producer.
But at least it'll have like a little stem at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Speaking
of Game of Thrones and being a fan of it, like oh my
the
God, like
American
what?
Y'all give spoilers?
Like
well,
what?
we can't give spoilers for Avengers Infinity War now because it's been a week. So
we can give a week for both of them. No, F that. No, if you didn't watch it, too bad.
Game of Thrones, it hasn't actually been a week yet.
That's not my problem.
It hasn't been a week yet.
That's not my problem.
5 days.
I don't care.
It's been exactly a week.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
For Avengers.
It's been on like how many
we at
times?
33, right?
The repeats have been on for like ever. I've seen at least maybe 3 to 4 times by now. I'm sorry. You need to get it together. I will give you my HBO Go if you have not seen it.
Spoiler number 1, Thanos' head gets chopped up in the first 15 minutes. Welcome everyone to Tru Heel Heat.
Well, goddamn, okay.
33. We are live on the Pro Wrestling Spotlight as well as the Tru Heels group page. Welcoming back your resident Tru Heel alcoholic.
Hey!
From the
Hell yeah! Wait, hold on. So let's talk about how I came from halfway across the world and I was the first one here. History was made on Tru Heel Heat. I was the first one arrived. I am not the reason this show got pushed back today. So you know what that means, right?
I got through my parade now. You see that, right?
It's like seriously.
This is what you find to celebrate with?
I don't think they really care what time we got here. Except that we're live now.
Yeah, I don't think anyone knows.
It's good to see you, Chrissy. It's good to see you, bro.
I don't think anyone cares.
True, can I get a Tru Heel? Hell yeah! I know you feel like Spotlight.
Wait till he's done.
Now, when you get conceived to some good ass music back then.
Choose the song selection.
No, that's not your choice. That was my celebration for being first.
Okay.
And can I finish the intro of the actual show now?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, and shout out. Listen, the trip to the UK was fucking amazing. Oh my God, I had such a blast. Listen, you dirtbag. Listen, this is what happens when you bring true faces on here. You bring all these good guys on here. You want to have the true faces you want to have the True Face League, and you want to have all these good guys on here. Nobody to irritate you and piss you off. Oh my God.
I did last week.
UK was so amazing. It was so amazing.
I really tried to tell
Black Page, Ava, you're the best. Love ya. Best chef, best host. You're the fucking bomb. That was my true face moment of the day. Yeah, you can resume now. Love you.
I tried to tell TSA that he had a bomb on him, so
No, I had a lot of alcohol on me.
So I'm sorry.
Cheers,
that didn't work out
as
well as it was supposed to. But thank you for watching Tru Heel Heat 33. We're going to be discussing the emancipation of Jon Moxley, Heat on Lio Rush, as well as previewing New Japan Pro Wrestling, Wrestling Dodoku, as well as Sunday's HOG and Impact Code Red show.
How disrespectful.
I know. I'm so sorry.
This is how Tru Heel Heat gets started, baby.
You know me, I'm SP3. So let's start off Tru Heel Heat. We always start off with the Tru Heel roll call. This is where we
Tru Heel's pouring drinks, baby.
A couple of our Tru Heels from the Tru Heels group page, as well as our YouTube subscribers. Top 3 remains the same. We got Jamie Tanak, the #1 Ronda hater / Becky lover. We got Peruvian pimp Bruno
damn
right.
Wait, he went down to number 3?
Viva Peru!
Number 1, the Negro Buck himself, Nick Jackson. Shouting out a couple of our other conversation starters. We got James Wims, Robert Ogden, and Steve Salvage. A couple of more Tru Heels. Krista Nabors, Tristan Sanchez, Danny Ortega, Orlando Fernandez, Dave Jordan, and Rod Bard. And YouTube subscribers, Jay Jones, Kevin O'Neill, and the Mad Viking. And a special shout out to Nathan McFly from the 20x20 podcast for joining us on Tru Heel Heat 32. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to everyone at the 20x20 podcast for showing their support, posting us up on Instagram and their social media. So we appreciate you guys. Anything from the Spotlight and the Tru Heels before we get into our top news?
Nick Jackson says, "Shut up, producer, fake fuck."
Hey!
Wait.
I see
Hey!
someone new is gonna get blocked soon.
Hey!
Wow.
Aldo Diaz says, "JJ is always sauce."
Hell yeah! You know this! You know this!
And a resounding welcome back.
Hell yeah!
There you go.
Love you guys. Thank you very much for the welcome. You know, at least some people are happy to see me, unlike you. Yo, dude didn't check on me not one time to see if I was alive,
Aww.
see if somebody tried to fucking spike me,
Wow.
see if somebody tried to dump me off the London Bridge, see if somebody tried to toss me off the London Eye. This has been my co-host of this show for 2 years, and this asshole couldn't even at least send one text and be like, "Yo, are you alive?"
I did actually.
No, I
didn't text you.
I
when you were
actually
alive.
contacted you.
No, I actually contacted you last week to see if you were
To see if I was coming. So the nigga knew when I was landing and be like, "Yo, can you make it for Tru Heel Heat on Friday?"
Yeah.
What kind of scumbag shit is this?
I'm a Tru Heel.
No, you're a true dick.
However way you want to say it. However way you want
Everyone
to.
can't be nice to each other.
I know he never wants to be nice to me. I was
Or
nice.
vice versa.
I was very nice. I even shouted him out on the last episode.
This is true.
Exactly. See? No. I get ripped apart. I'm a few minutes late for the first time ever when I've been the first person here for 32 episodes, and now I'm
32?
I'm 32.
Did you say 32?
You don't listen to anything.
Did you say
don't do
32?
anything correctly.
Nigga
You
said-
literally-
he just said
I
30.
literally said the
He said-
Peruvian pimp at number 2. He said he dropped down to number 3. He doesn't listen to anything. So you proved that.
No.
So let's
I
go.
knew that he does.
Let's get into
Yo,
the topic.
he listens to
Let's just
everything that I say.
Let's just get into
So
the
I knew that
topic.
shit was gonna
That's
piss him
my
off.
drink as a Game of Thrones person because Johnny didn't have
For the land of Winterfell.
for the land of Winterfell.
For the land of Winterfell.
Awesome episode. Please watch. Hurry up. You
Avengers-
have one more day.
For the
Avengers spoiler number 2, Black Widow dies and sacrifices herself for the Soul Stone.
Oh, he didn't see it.
Going into I'm talking about the emancipation.
I was kind of.
Spoiler number 3. Captain America is worthy and yields the hammer of Thor.
We gotta spread these out. Like you gotta
No,
like,
fuck.
in between
No, because they're gonna get like 10. They're getting like 15 spoilers.
We want people to watch throughout the whole thing.
This
so you
should have
to spread it
been
out.
this should have been Tru Heel Heat 33 spoiler alert.
Yeah, why don't we
This
just do
should have
like
been the
a whole
episode
review of,
called
like, yeah.
Spoiler Alert.
Let's do that.
Well, let's talk about the emancipation of Dean Ambrose because that's a
Not
Oh,
everyone.
God,
Okay,
like-
not everyone want to be on Dean Moxley
Wait.
or Jon Moxley, Dean Ambrose, whatever his name is now. We want to be on his dick.
Well, let's talk to the people. So, after WWE released the news about Dean Ambrose leaving the company in April when his contract expired, and when the clock struck midnight on May 1st, Jon Moxley was reborn and returned to social media, dropping a very strategic, symbolic video that had him breaking out of a prison, had a big dog chasing him off of a yard. Then he did break the walls down of that prison, and then he walked by some dice that had a 2 and a 5 on it. So, a very symbolic video. Jon Moxley has returned. We don't know what this video means, what it's going to segue into, but what was your guys' initial reaction to this video and the buzz that it created online with wrestling fans?
Kudos to you for finally doing what the hell you want to do. That's my take on it. I mean, everyone just get off his dick. Y'all wasn't looking for him before, and you're probably not gonna be looking for him later.
Well, damn, you're not a big Dean Ambrose fan or Jon Moxley fan.
Didn't say that. Didn't say that. What I'm saying is, everyone keep the same energy because when he was on TV and he was somewhere and you had time to watch him, no one was looking for him. No one said anything. No one gave him any praises.
But that's WWE's presentation of Jon Moxley. That's not the Jon Moxley. That's WWE giving him a very hokey version of a crazy person.
Okay, so you're saying it's their fault.
Yeah, pretty much. When you're a promo guy, when you are a great promo outside of WWE, and then you come to WWE
And they
give you
down.
nothing but hokey shit. You're fucking spraying people with ketchup and mustard. You freaking are calling yourself the lunatic. You freaking are saying you're gonna use a chainsaw and a barbed wire bat against Brock Lesnar, and then you use none of that, and then lose to him in a glorified squash match. All of this, like, legitimately, there are a few people, like Dean Ambrose, I'm not gonna front, he did get complacent with where he was, but a lot of that complacency is due to what WWE gave him.
Just let me know when you need a refill of this.
Okay, no problem.
What was your initial reaction?
So Thanos dies twice. Twice. He doesn't get in prison like the comics. He dies twice.
Yeah, they don't. First of all, that whole movie they don't follow the comics.
Twice.
Okay.
Just,
Anywho.
About we talking about Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
Oh, Jon Moxley.
Yeah, him.
Or Dean Moxley.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, we got an episode to cover. I don't know what to think of this shit. I watched the video. All right, so clearly the dice. All right, clearly the dice and the time he lives in Vegas. The All or Nothing, the Double or Nothing pay-per-view.
He does live right around the
corner,
corner, right?
Yes, he lives in Vegas
Oh,
with
that's
his
so
lovely
convenient.
wife Renee Young. Double or Nothing is in Vegas, May 25th.
2-5. Oh, the 2-5
The
on the
2-5
dice.
on the dice.
Duh.
Symbolic, very
The foreshadowing like
obvious
Game of Thrones.
appearance at Double or Nothing is inevitable. That's going to happen. It's probably going to be a one-off. Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley, whatever the fuck you want to call him, is going to end up back in the WWE by next year. He's going to have some time to roam around, do what he wants to do. Then he's going to get an offer he can't refuse. And that's it. He's back in the E with his wife because the wife always wins.
Okay, well, let him get him like some free time. Let him roam around, do what he gotta do. Let him like venture out. He wants to be the lunatic that
Why did
he really
people
is.
care about this so much?
And let him enjoy like retirement after WWE and then like wrestle somewhere else.
I mean, does anybody even want to see a Jon Moxley match?
Some people do, obviously.
Yeah, he has a very big fan
Some people
base,
were very
actually. You need to
excited
stop
to see
living
this.
in that bubble that's called JJ's head and realize that there's actually...
He was in
there's
the pond
actually-
over there
I
on
know,
the other side of the
He's
world,
in the
so he didn't even
pond.
see that
His
part,
head's
so, you
still
know.
over there, so we...
in love.
It was definitely...
It's fine.
It was definitely some ponds.
This caused a whole big buzz
It's definitely
in the
some
whole
ponds.
wrestling world.
Apparently.
And everyone is talking about it. And literally, that whole dice thing was because he walked by a sign at the Viper nightclub, and the Viper nightclub has dice in their logo, and people read into that and was like, oh, the 2 and the 5, it's AEW. So people are obviously very interested in this
trolling.
if they're looking for Easter eggs in a 2-minute video. So, like, I understand why people are interested in it, because Dean Ambrose has been dumbed down for the last 5 to 6 years, and he's actually able to go out on his own and actually do something. And now we can see if it was WWE holding him back or Dean Ambrose just got complacent. Jon Moxley, Dean Ambrose, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, there it goes. The who gives a fuck statement. Is it Dean? Is it John? Is it Mox? Is it Ambrose? Who, like, all right. The video created a little something, but yo, once the man debuts, no one cares no more. He's gonna make a surprise appearance. Get himself a nice little pop.
You don't know that.
Yo,
You will know if you're
no, I'm not. Yo,
I do know 2 things.
I'm not-
That he has said, that JJ has said Jon Moxley is going to be back in WWE by next year, and that no one's going to care after his debut. And we have this on recording, so we can come back and laugh in his face when he's wrong again. Anything from the Spotlight and the Tru Heels.
Lots from the Spotlight in the Tru Heels.
Hey.
let's go. Let's get some people that make sense, because clearly the person to
'cause
my
JJ's been
left,
talking way
the
too
person
long.
to
Let's
my
go.
left is.
The ironies of all ironies. Jason and Michael Campbell says, that's right, JJ, you know it's true, so he agrees with you.
Bam!
For what?
Jason agreed with me.
For what? For what?
Yo, this
He's
is
so happy.
this is how asinine. I told you.
Jason Michael, I don't care about your opinion. I agree with you. Oh yes, Jason, yes.
Yo, this is what you call the little brother that comes out of the little shoebox, and and things don't go his way, so he wants to. So you remember this time? Do you remember that time? Do you remember this time? Yo, this is called the jealous man is realizing that he's digging his own grave on his own show on his own agenda.
No, I'm keeping that same energy for when we have our producers here for Bruno. You boo him because he's not keeping the same energy as before. I'm booing you for not keeping the same energy.
Nigga, you always boo me. You always boo me.
Every time.
This shit ain't no different. This shit ain't no different.
Some more
Next.
comments?
Yep.
Yes, please.
The soon-to-be banned Nick Jackson says, don't forget about the potted plant he befriended.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, Mitch the Potted Plant. Yes, that's WWE great creative right
Oh
now.
my
And Jamie Tannock says, Ambrose went from being extremely boring to slightly less boring.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
At least everyone is keeping their same energy.
Same
a lot
energy.
of people just like,
Yo,
like,
this
oh my
is
God.
why I fucks with the Tru Heels in the spotlight. The shit don't change. No one cares. No one cares.
Obviously, do care because we got a lot of comments to start off the show.
No, they're supporting us because they love us. They don't give a flying
No,
fuck.
we actually also did a poll about what's the top news.
Yo, you Vince McMahon them.
They actually voted for
You Vince McMahon them. You gave them 3 choices.
He keeps saying things and then it's proven wrong by
You
logic
gave him 3 choices.
And then it's like he looks even.
Who gives a fuck about Lio Rush?
Apparently people do because they haven't seen him in what, like 3 weeks maybe.
I love when he says who does and then it's everybody and then he still's like who does. So what do you guys see for Dean Ambrose next or Jon Moxley next? Where do you see him going to the Indies? You say he's back in WWE next year. What do you think, Chrissy?
He'll probably take a little trip around the Indies and then come back around eventually, some way, make a U-turn and go back over. Let him have some time. Let him have some fun. Let him see what he can do outside and enjoy life. Have some time alone from his wife. Maybe the heart grows fonder away when you go and do other things. So
yeah,
we'll see.
There's a lot of people that think he's gonna go into like Hollywood. They think like this whole video is not even. They think he's gonna be basically retired from wrestling and he's gonna go into like try to like act and do other things outside the wrestling world.
Okay, well we'll see.
Right.
And as a segue, Nick Jackson is with JJ. Fuck Lio Rush.
No choices. So basically that eliminated a whole choice. So that was left with 2 options. I don't even remember what the option 3 was.
Because you don't pay attention to anything. Anyway, moving on. Thank you for the segue, Nick Jackson. That's why you're the top conversation starter. We got to talk about Lio Rush in the WWE doghouse. Lio Rush has been causing a lot of stir lately. Basically, there's been rumors of backstage heat on Lio Rush due to his behavior and his attitude. There's even been incidents reported that Lio Rush was told by Finn Balor about his wife being at WWE Raw rehearsals before the show and backstage during the show, and other friends of Lio Rush being backstage. Finn Balor moved them to the side and let him know that Vince would like that. Yeah, Lio Rush blew him off. Apparently, Mark Henry has even come out on Busted Open Radio and said that he pulled Lio to the side and asked him. He told them, I hear things are going on in the locker room. Lio told him nothing at all. Mark Henry went on record and said that he lied to my face blatantly because there is things going on with Lio and he is having problems. And then Lio Rush, out of all of that, the worst move he did was going to Fightful.com and talking to Sean Ross Sapp about the situation. And he came out and said that he is not getting paid enough by WWE, that he doesn't have money for rental cars, for food sometimes during shows, that he was offered $300,000 a year for a 5-year contract, and he said that he's worth double.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
He says that he doesn't get any percentage of the merch of Bobby Lashley, even though it's his catchphrases on Bobby Lashley's merch. So, what do you guys think about this whole big twisted scenario with Lio Rush, all this backstage heat? The fact that he wasn't on Monday Night Raw this week with Bobby Lashley is a big sign that this heat is real. So, what do you guys think about it? Chrissy Love.
Well, he hasn't been on Monday Night Raw in a
couple of weeks.
I'm about to say more than a couple of weeks. We didn't see him at WrestleMania. Did we see him at WrestleMania?
The Raw after WrestleMania was the last Raw we saw him on.
And he didn't even really speak. He didn't even speak, actually.
Nope.
He just walked him down. You're right. Sir, if I were you, I'd play my cards right. Because people need jobs out here nowadays, and you can be replaced. And if you don't think so, you can go to the other shows and see if they'll hold you down.
I mean, it sounds about right. Yeah, I mean that's how you just keeping it real with them.
And especially if your coworkers are telling you more than one, it has to be something wrong. Like more than one person has said something to you and pulled you to the side. I think you need to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, self, you fucking up. You need to get it together. Or you're going to be out here assed out without no job.
You're going to be without a job in your dream job. So, I don't know. What do you think, Top Guy JJ?
Sorry.
Check. He needs to get fired. Check. He's a young kid. He's a young scrapper. He's still learning the ins and outs of how to handle himself in situations. He's so wet behind the ears. He doesn't know. How old is this kid? Like,
he's the 24-year-old.
he's a 24-year. He's 24, and then, like, what is this? He has some backstage heat. That's like, yo, he got his hand caught in the cookie jar. Now he got sent to the principal's office, and then he gets sent home. He gets put in detention, and now we got to make a story out of it. So what? You got in trouble. Now get dealt with. Deal with the consequences, bro. Now you over here thinking that you worth all this extra money because you want to come out here, make these little couple laughs and shit, getting people to mock your promos and all of this stuff. Yo.
I mean, his catchphrase is saying Lashley's name over and over again.
That was it. So you don't get no merch. I mean, you can't get no percentage of it because you're saying that the guy's name. That's your job. That was you were doing what you were supposed to be doing. I'm telling you, I am as little interested in this as the true heels are. True heels don't want to hear this shit.
You know, it's very hard to do a show when you keep saying every topic people care about.
Listen.
So let's hear from the spotlight and the true heels.
Well, he's not exactly wrong.
Hey!
For once.
No, this has been like the third time already.
You've actually been wrong those last 2 times. This is the first time.
JJ's best friend, Jason Michael Campbell, says he's just a black Enzo. Jamie.
Oh, wow.
Jamie.
You went there, sir. Okay.
Jamie Tannock says, I think it's a little unfair of the guys to expect Lio to carry bags when he's been carrying Lashley for the past year. He's a little dude.
Good point. What do you think about Leo's statement saying that it's like a bad image for a black kid carrying the superstar's bags and handing out water in the hotel lobbies? He says that he's trying to present himself as a superstar, so it hurts his image by doing that. Do you think that he's not showing respect to the veteran superstars, or is he just trying to be worried about his image?
Probably worried about himself. No, he don't care about nobody but himself and his wife.
It sounds about right.
I actually kind of get what he's saying, but it's everything that comes out of this man's mouth is not going to be taken seriously at all because of what he's doing. So if his message comes out right, no one's going to be like, all right, this little, he just keeps talking more shit.
Yeah.
But what he's basically, he's trying to build a bigger profile for the minority that is not exactly big guys. He's a very small man in a giant man's world, and he looks like a little kid holding the bigger man's stuff. So he's getting treated like a boy. So he's trying to outstep that profile on a public scale, but no one is going to pay attention to that because all the other dumb shit he's done said. So it's you fucking put rocks on one hand and then you put soap in the other and you're washing them together. Guess what's going to happen? Your fucking hands are going to bleed. So it's not going to come out right when you say dumb shit and then you say something that makes sense the next minute. It just doesn't work that way. It's like a bad argument. That's the shit that he does to me all the time. Comes up with bad shit and then makes one good statement and then he all of a sudden wants to feel like he's right.
Ironically, I was going to say that was the first time you made sense this whole episode.
He was going to agree with you and then you just threw it away.
Exactly, but it's the first time
why do you care if I throw his opinions away?
What do you see happening for Lio Rush next? Do you see him going back down to NXT, or do you completely see them keeping him off TV until his contract expires next year?
They're probably just gonna teach him a little lesson right now, like say, sit right here for a little bit, put him on punishment. You got to treat him like a child. Okay. I'm gonna put you over here for a little couple of, maybe a month or two. Let you, just show up, but you're not gonna do anything really, and like see how you like it like that.
Okay.
I see Doghouse. I just see Doghouse. I don't see them going to that extreme and be like, here, ride out your contract till 2020 because you've been a bad boy in the sandbox. They're gonna punish him, put him on timeout, probably keep him out through this. He's gonna miss the Saudi check. Oh my God, you idiot! You fucking idiot! You're missing sweet Saudi money. You're missing oh my God! You're a complete idiot.
Well, what do you think that he's gonna join? Because there's been like a couple of superstars lately, like Tyler Breeze, Killian Dane, that's been dropped back down to NXT. So if they don't have any plans for him on the main roster, do you see him going back down to NXT?
I mean, if they have a space for them to use him, then by all means. But he's gonna be on the sidelines for a little bit, though.
Think he's gonna be on the, regardless of if they drop him down, he's gonna be on the sidelines.
Sidelines.
All right. Well, anything else from the spotlight in the Tru Heels in regards to Lio Rush before we move on?
Lots of comparisons to Enzo. He's really talented, but like Enzo, he's not worth the trouble. That's from Taylor Dean.
Oof.
And a lot of suggestions to go back to 205 or go to TNA.
Ooh, damn. All the way to Impact.
Damn, not even
AEW.
Damn.
Shit. All right. So let's get into another promotion that is struggling.
Uh-oh.
Jeff Cobb has officially been released from his Lucha Underground contract after Lucha Underground tries to cease and desist ROH for using him as well as Willie Mack. Reportedly, he's been released from his contract. He reached an agreement with the organization that will see him granted his release. The news just comes days after news broke that Cobb, Famous B, Sonny Kiss, and Willie Mack were seeking legal representation to be released from the promotion as Lucha Underground tried to block Willie Mack from working for ROH and the NWA Crockett Cup this past weekend. So with Lucha Underground sending out cease and desist to former talent and other talent getting their releases, can we officially say that Lucha Underground is over?
People use cease and desist as it was like it's like paper towels. Like, they just be ripping them like, oh, we could just cease and desist.
It's like a number.
You just you get the damn van, you just put your number, you wait for it.
Lucha Underground is so broke, I bet you their cease and desist attempt bounced.
Wow. Probably.
They are so over.
That's a good one.
Yo, they are they are so done. Like, that was like, that's like when you look at your bank account and that shit has like no dollars in it, and you like, here, I'm gonna send this last gasp to somebody, knowing that shit ain't gonna work. That's what Lucha Underground just try to do to ROH, knowing that shit was not gonna work, but it's like, here, let's hope and pray. It's a hope and a pray.
That it go through?
It's a hope and a pray. I hope that shit go through and let me live in the negative for a little while. It's a hope and a prayer. And the bank said, nope. You ain't got no good history, cuz.
That didn't work out too well for Lucha Underground, and I said this months ago. I said this, guys. These guys were done. They were dead in the water months ago when Eva Lise first came out, and she was expressing herself, saying that she wanted out her contract. And then Joey Ryan, Eva Lise, and I think King Cueto got their releases recently. Now we got Jeff Cobb. Looks like Willie Mack, Famous B, and Sonny Kiss are going to be next. So who do you guys see next from Lucha Underground being granted their releases?
Everybody. Because they're going to be
I
bankrupt.
was going to say this.
It's going to be a mass exodus?
They're going to be bankrupt.
Can't pay nobody.
They ain't got no choice.
No one's going to show up to work.
They ain't going to have no choice.
Remember
They
the
probably
government was
can't
on
even
strike?
afford the papers to release them.
Remember the government
They
was on
just gonna
strike,
get-
so that's what's going to happen.
They going to get released with handshakes.
Not even a check.
They gonna get released
Not
with
even a
handshakes.
severance package.
For severance.
See
Them
you
niggas, they probably can't even spell severance.
Shout out and salute to our good friend Janelle News. He's one of the
News!
He's one of the biggest Lucha Underground fans, so I know he's hurting.
Poor thing.
Poor little Ting Ting.
Yo, season 5 ain't coming, bro.
Season 5 does not look like it's coming on Elway.
Season 5 ain't coming, bro.
We're gonna have to wait to see what happens to Dario Cueto and if he gets resurrected, all that good stuff. Anything from the Spotlight in the Tru Heels?
About Lucha Underground? Nope.
No one cares about Lucha Underground. That would have been an accurate statement. So,
I think that was pretty obvious, dude.
I want to say, we could have, we didn't have to talk about it because we really know what it is.
I think that was pretty obvious.
A couple of news stories to just run through. Jeff Hardy is going to be out for 6 to 9 months with knee surgery.
That sucks.
Joey Ryan announces his farewell from the Indies tour, and he has a hashtag Raw at the end. WWE said they were interested in Joey Ryan. Cody's I am gonna kill the Attitude Era promo.
Whoa.
One of the best promos I've heard from Cody ever. Yes. That just talking about the Attitude Era, 100% right. And the little shot and shade at Triple H was awesome. That pissant bodybuilder, that was awesome, Cody. So shouts out to him for that. The Money in the Bank participants. So in the women's Money in the Bank is going to be Alexa Bliss, Naomi, Dana Brooke, and Natalia. On the Raw side, you got Carmella, Mandy Rose, Bayley, and Ember Moon. Probably the worst women's Money in the Bank lineup I've ever seen in my life.
Facts.
The men's Money in the Bank is much better. We got on the Raw side, Braun, Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Ricochet, who lost to Bobby Roode's mustache last week.
Who was not on the Raw this week
I
at all?
don't know how he qualified for that. Just to each his own.
No,
the SmackDown side, you got
can't.
Randy Orton, Andrade, the Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor, and Ali. That's going to be a great match.
SmackDown side is looking real good right now. I'm just just saying.
SmackDown side on both the men's and the women's side looks much better than the Raw side.
Even though I'm sure they probably won't win.
No, probably not.
Because they always shitting on SmackDown.
WWE Sweet Saudi Money 3 will be on June 7th. Take over
3?
Take over San Jose, not anymore. Either take over Bridgeport, Connecticut, or take over Atlanta, apparently, from the rumors, is going to be on June 1st. The prospective lineup, please press pause and fast forward like 30 seconds if you don't want to hear any NXT spoilers. NXT champion Johnny Gargano will defend against Adam Cole. The War Raiders / Viking Experience Viking Raiders / whatever they're called this week have relinquished the NXT Tag Team Championships, and there will be a fatal 4-way ladder match at NXT TakeOver. I don't know. We don't know yet. They don't know where they're going, and it's gonna be the Forgotten Sons, Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch, the Street Profits, and Undisputed Era. North American Championship will be on the line as the Velveteen Dream will defend against the returning Prince Pretty Tyler Breeze for the North American Championship. Yes. So check that out.
What?
We're going to talk about NXT TakeOver more as we get closer to that event on June 1st. And the last bit of news, another person going back to NXT from Sanity, Killian Dane, is going back to NXT. Anything on any of those news stories?
Best move right there was Killian Dane going back to NXT. Yes, that I definitely love that. What the fuck is what? Tyler Breeze is getting a shot at the North American champ. What the fuck? yo, the fact that Iron Man wielded the gauntlet was like the illest scene in the entire fucking movie. Yo, that nigga held up that little baby gauntlet.
Anything from the Spotlight and the Tru Heel.
Iron Man. Dead bitch.
Listen.
Anything from the Spotlight
and
the Tru Heel.
How dare they let...
Jason Michael Campbell says, give me Baron Corbin or Randy Orton to win the Money in the Bank.
What? What?
No,
he's joking.
He just said that to get back on my bad side.
No, he's joking.
He just said that to get back on my bad side. So I'm gonna ignore that whole dumbass statement right there because he picked Triple H's bitch and the person that I hate the most. So I
didn't understand. I was like, wait, so we're gonna have the Money in the Bank, which is like almost 3 weeks away. We're not gonna have like qualifying matches or nothing. We're just gonna put these people in there, like just throw them in there. We're not gonna do anything.
You didn't think they were gonna do that after seeing the Superstar Shakeup?
What Superstar Shakeup?
Where they said
there was no shakeup.
No, but when they said 2 nights of superstars going from one brand to the other, and it turned into 3 weeks.
Okay. Sorry.
Including this week where the club went from SmackDown to Raw.
Yeah, y'all did a really good job covering that lack of a shakeup.
It was a 2-3-week shakeup.
Yo, people are still changing brands now.
Yeah. They're going to be changing brands for the next...
I forgot Andre was fucking Charlotte. Oh, you can't go nowhere, bro. I forgot about all that.
How do you plan something for 3 months
forgot about all that.
And don't know those
They didn't plan it in 3 months.
I forgot about all that.
They couldn't have. There was no way. There was no way.
They did.
No, I don't believe you.
They did.
They were all out on vacation. Everyone was
So not only we fucked up Andrade's relationship, we gotta send Zelina over there. Oh shit, Zelina's fucking Alistair. Oh shit, we gotta send all of them over there. Fuck the tag, fuck Rico Black, dead.
But
you know what I'm just saying?
But fuck Killian Dane and Nikki Cross though, because Killian's back in NXT and Nikki's on Raw.
Hey, it's
nothing.
Yo, Killian Dane is either that or get fired, bro.
Like, yo,
either that or get fired, bro.
The women's Money in the Bank is trash, son. Like, I mean, like, trash, dude. Like, you had so many people that you could have given opportunities to be in this match and give them little spotlights in it. We have the same shit. Like, Alexa Bliss. Oh, she's gonna win again this year? Like, what? I don't understand this.
I mean, the match does need star power, though.
Okay, it needs star power, but what star power are you gonna put in there?
Alexa Bliss is a bigger star than Dana Brooke.
Exactly.
But
we could have. I would have traded Dana Brooke for Ruby.
Okay.
Right or wrong?
No, I agree.
Ruby definitely should have been in it.
But
Nikki Cross.
You're contradicting yourself. You're talking about giving new people opportunity.
Not even
in the matches, giving a new person an opportunity.
I'm just saying, like, Dana Brooke is not yet a star yet. Yes, I want her to grow, but I think she needs more work. She needs more work on the mic. Like, she needs more practice. She's a great athlete. She can wrestle. She can do that. but she's not personable on TV.
I agree.
She's not like this right here, the face. That's not personable.
So
her
Dana
talking,
Brooke is your only problem in the women's Money in the Bank?
No.
Who else would you replace, and who would you replace them with?
Preach.
I would definitely have put Ruby Riott in it. Ruby deserved to be in that. Sorry.
Facts.
I agree.
Better star than... I would have kicked Natalya out. Sorry.
You have to have someone who can be the glue of the match, and
You think Natty's the glue of the match?
She's the most experienced in the match. She's the glue.
Okay, sure.
She's the one that's going to be calling all the spots. That's going to put the match together.
Well, let her do that outside of the ring.
I hate when he has a point, but he has a point.
No, it's just, you have to have someone in the ring who knows.
She's the best wrestler and the most spot knowing. She knows. Yeah, she is.
Yeah, out of that group,
she's not the most entertaining, but she's the best wrestler.
Yeah. She knows the most. Like she's
the coach.
She's the coach. Okay,
she is the most experienced. She's the best.
Fine, you're right. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay, but
I hate when he's right, but he had a point.
Ruby, I would have definitely put in.
I agree.
Take Dana out. Sorry.
Damn, you really got a problem with Dana.
No, I don't. I do not have a problem.
You hate her flipping with her little...
No. I'm telling you. I feel like Dana needs more work. That's what I'm saying. Dana is not...
Yo, that's the only way she's going to get more work is by getting more work.
But no, meaning like she needs to practice her pro...
Damn, yo, can she get a job?
Anything from the spotlight.
I'm just saying, like,
what we missed.
Jason Michael Campbell also
I said before Dana needed a chance. I've said it before. Yes, I have said it. I had liked the whole Titus O'Neil thing, but they fucked that up. They fucked it all up.
Don't worry about it. Dana Brooke is going to fall under the ring.
JMC says that he wouldn't mind seeing Dana Brooke win the women's MITB. Not at all. And he also says...
That's not a bad idea, I guess.
He also says Becky is losing both her titles, and she is also losing momentum. Her promos are all the same. She is horrible.
Thank you. Becky has not cut a different promo since WrestleMania, and she's still talking about Ronda and Charlotte. Like, it's like, yo, move on. Talk about Lacey. She's literally cut a promo on Lacey.
Nothing much to talk about.
No, it's the perfect character. You got the lady versus the man. There's a lot for you to talk about Lacey about, but she's still talking about Ronda. And like I said,
she can't get over that little weirdo.
She can't. She has to say that every single promo.
She can't get over that little weirdo.
It sounds cool when she says it. I'm not going to front. It sounds funny every time she says it. But it's like, yo, you dragging it. And that's why they had to put her back with Charlotte, because she's still talking about Charlotte on Twitter.
I mean, she is fighting both Charlottes.
Well, Charlotte got to Charlotte got to still be relevant.
She's literally fighting two Charlottes.
Charlotte still got to be relevant. You know why? She had a job. She had a job.
Becky's Money in the Bank card literally looks like when you playing Street Fighter and you playing both colors to a character. She's literally fighting two Charlottes. She's fighting red Charlotte and she's fighting blue Charlotte.
It is true.
So we got to talk about what we missed. This past weekend, we had the NWA Crockett Cup. I'm going to touch on that for a little bit. Aldis versus Marty Scurll was the main event. It was a bloody war between the two good friends where Aldis was the victorious one. That was the match of the night, and definitely Nick Aldis is the MVP. I said this during the build-up for All In. Nick Aldis, my world champion, proving it again at the Crockett Cup. The Villain Enterprises not only won the 2019 Crockett Cup, but became the new NWA World Tag Team Champions. Thanks for getting me those points, fellas. Allison Kane defeated Santana Garrett to become the new NWA Women's Champion. And Colt Cabana defeated Willie Mack to become the new NWA National Champion. And after the match, my brother from another Southern white mother, James Storm, debuted in NWA and challenged Cabana for the National Championship.
That might have been the realest line you said in all 33 episodes of Tru Heel Heat.
That's my brother right there. My brother from a white Southern mother. So I appreciate you, good bro.
Definitely appreciate you, James. You one of the realest dudes that I've ever met, man.
He was like, you the dude that smoked me up at Raleigh Mania. Also, we got to touch on New Japan Pro Wrestling High No Kuno. We had the main event of Jay White defeating Hiroki Goto. That was the match of the night. Jay White being the MVP. You did call Jay White getting the victory there, so I'll give it up for you. G.O.D., you also called this one, successfully defending against the most violent players.
Yeah, I don't have these people on my team, though.
Maccabee and Yano, and there's a lot of them that are not
G.O.D.
down, so just saying,
okay.
you gotta look.
I'll take GOP.
No. Someone got G.O.D.
Damn.
Someone got G.O.D. So, You gotta calm that
Yeah,
down.
God got taken like day one.
Probably so.
They did.
That was a long
Yeah,
time
they
ago.
did.
Guys, like,
They
I
got
don't
taken a
remember
long
stuff like-
Definitely did.
long time ago. Long time ago. Long back in the day.
But we got to talk about something that happened more recently: the Dark Side of the Ring documentaries and the last of the Von Erichs.
Spoiler.
Oh my God, that was
That was the last one? That's the last one?
No. We got two more. We got one on Gino Hernandez, and we got one on the Fabulous Moolah. So
oh, they're gonna uncover some stuff.
We're gonna. Anyone who was very confused on why it became the Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal and then the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal for WrestleMania 34, this is the documentary you guys need to watch because
she did some stuff.
Exactly.
She did some stuff y'all know about.
Exactly.
That you don't want to know about. You're gonna
Buzz down, Tatiana.
What I can say about the last of the Von Erichs is I did not realize this because I knew about the Von Erichs and I knew about the history of the sons committing suicide. A lot of the stories were confused to me.
All of them did it, right?
No, not all of them because David, he had I think he had like an internal problem or something like that. Mike had gastrolitis. It was only Chris who basically OD'd and committed to. No, he shot himself in the head. I think Mike had gastrolitis, and then because he wasn't dying from that, he committed suicide. And then we had Kerry Von Erich, who also committed overdose. But I knew about all of that.
Literally.
I didn't know the details, and hearing it from the brother Kevin Von Erich was a mind blown because hearing it from his perspective, him getting emotional, actually asking the producers to, can we cut this? Yeah. Can we cut this for like 10 minutes? Because I need a minute. Like, this is heavy. But Fritz Von Erich, my God, I know Kevin wanted to do this documentary and did not want them to paint his father as a bad man. But my God, if you watch that documentary and you don't say Fritz Von Erich is the pro wrestling's answer to Joe Jackson and what Joe Jackson did with the Jackson 5, that's exactly what Fritz Von Erich did with the Von Erichs. Oh my God, that was mind blown.
Who wouldn't do that though?
But no. This is it's deep. It's almost as deep as Joe. Joe beat his kids.
Yeah.
Fritz Von Erich had his son die. 2 months later, ran a show where he promoted it off of the memorial of his son and convinced NWA to put the title on Kerry Von Erich because of that death, because it was going to give a big reaction. And he sold autographed pictures of his son, autographed pictures that weren't autographed by him.
He did it himself?
Exactly. Exactly.
That's some real Eric Bischoff shit. That's some real Eric Bischoff shit.
All about the dollar coins.
Bro. The mind blow.
Get your brother.
The son told this story?
Yes, there's Danny Manning they interviewed. They also interviewed my Uncle Dave Meltzer. Shouts out to him. So yeah, they had a bunch of people that they talked to, and this is what they told. Kevin didn't really try to paint his father in a bad image. I mean, he did tell about when his father had brain cancer and pulled the gun out on him and asked him, "Why didn't you die?" Yes. So story.
That's him. That's Joe.
Honestly, this is why I say it's the best documentary because that family is a movie. That family, if they did like a movie on their whole entire life, on the suicides,
I'm going to watch it.
I'd be there the first day.
Yep.
And that would blow Paige's movie out the water because a family that's going through drama and going through deaths and is presented as the good church going baby faces, but got drug overdoses, all this other stuff. The father exploiting the kids. Like that's the type of film that we need to see on pro wrestling. That's what
Book it. Whoever's watching, start writing that script.
Anything from the Spotlight and the Tru Heels? Did you guys see the Von Erich documentary or any of the other Dark Side of the Ring documentaries?
Nick Jackson says, "Holy fuck."
That's it.
I think that's the best reaction to that Von Erichs. Like I was literally like sitting there on Wednesday night and I was just like,
damn.
Yeah.
Like,
I had the Carmelo face. I was like,
if you had pearls, you'd clutch your pearls.
Yeah, I was like, I thought I was just gonna find out about the suicides and how traumatic that was. I didn't know I was gonna find out that Fritz Von Erich is pro wrestling's Joe Jackson. I did not know I was gonna find out.
Wrestling know how to work you, boy. Wrestling know how to work your nerves, son. You don't realize how despicable these motherfuckers are, yo. Yo, anything to get a buck, son. Yo,
It's all about money. It's all
about money.
When you come
All
up with
about
a
money.
concept to sell fake autographs of your dead child, yo, like,
put the title
wow,
on the
son.
front.
No. But no, I didn't even mention this. Mike was the one that said had gastroenteritis. He literally, they show an interview where he has brain damage. It's obvious he has brain damage. They promoted that he was gonna return, and then they
To the ring?
Yes, and then Fritz made him wrestle in a match. He had to return after the match. That's when watch. If you have not watched the last of the Von Erichs documentary,
now
it's a must watch.
Now, if there was ever a chant that you do that shit now, you sick fuck, you sick fuck, you sick fuck. Shit, what the hell? Jesus,
deep.
yo,
It's deep.
I need to pour another shot to this shit. I need a refill to that shit.
deep.
I don't know about you, Chrissy, but
Yeah.
I need to top this shit off.
Especially on
That's
our
some
YouTube.
sick bastards.
On our YouTube channel, post in the comment section what you thought about the last of the Von Erichs. We definitely want
Holy
to chat to you
fuck.
guys about that.
Just please.
The last thing
Oh,
that
I
we
forgot
gotta
about that
touch
part.
on what we missed, Impact Rebellion. Impact Rebellion was the latest big show from Impact, and I gotta say, I've been saying it since Redemption last year. We had Redemption, then Slammiversary, then Bound for Glory, then Homecoming. 5 pay-per-views straight. I've said this to Top Guy JJ. This is the best Impact pay-per-view.
Yo, he has literally said that every
Yeah.
He said
pay-per-view.
last week he's been saying.
But I have
that.
one question. Where's Gamora?
Gamora is in the Soul Gem. 2014 Gamora came back, and then she got snapped like the rest of Thanos' army,
her and
but
sister.
she's gone as well.
So why can't they take the time stone and go back in time and bring Black Widow back?
Because as the H1 said, that breaks up the entire time.
It breaks up the entire timeline and fucks up the future, right?
Yes, let's talk about Impact Rebellion. In the
How
main
did West
event,
go get
we
there?
had a Full Metal Mayhem. LAX versus the Lucha Bros tore the freaking house down. And I gotta say, LAX
nobody
versus
knows your
Lucha
address,
Bros is one of
Nobody knows your address, right?
No.
Because they gonna come hunting.
Well, they're my new ones.
LAX versus the Lucha Bros is one of the best feuds of 2019.
Ever for tag teams, yo.
Ever?
For tag teams, hell yeah. Yo, their matches is lit every fucking time, yo. That shit is like the modern day Edge and Christian versus Hardy Brothers. That shit is like the modern day, like, prepare for the
Very good,
TLC
though.
matches. Like,
Analysis.
that's like basically the now version of Usos and New Day and shit. Like, fucking Bucks and Briscoes. Like, this shit is, every time they step in the ring, it is lit, yo.
Yes, and that scary moment, if you guys haven't seen it yet, and when Phoenix does a rope walk, Spanish fly through a table and doesn't rotate and almost lands directly on his head. Oh my god, I cringed so hard watching that. Watching that match with some of the spots. The final spot with Pentagon going through a thumbtacks table was insane. Like, oh my god, the best.
WWE just dropping all the balls.
So there's
They
no need to
don't-
talk
they
about
don't
WWE
do- they
during
don't
this.
do
There's
the
no
stunt
need. There's no need.
matches
There's
like
no need.
Impact.
They
There's no
don't do
need.
nothing. They don't do nothing anymore.
It's alright because we got
Nothing.
Impact. And let's talk about the ladies though, because honestly in my eyes,
Ah!
as much as I loved LAX versus the Lucha Bros, my favorite match of the night
For the
was
women?
Tessa Blanchard versus Gail Kim. And Gail Kim
Did we not
finally
call
got a great farewell match. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. But Tessa Blanchard, that was her best performance yet. That was, in my
Great
eyes,
send-off.
the best women's match of 2019.
Of 2019.
Of 2019.
We're not even finished yet. Like
Doesn't matter. We're
just-
5 months in. That's the best
Right,
match.
we
He did
not-
that. He-
Better than Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda.
That was.
than,
I mean, listen, no.
better
I mean-
than
I mean-
Asuka,
I mean-
yeah, that.
better
I
than Asuka
mean-
and Becky.
I
Better better than Sasha and Ronda.
I mean,
Sir, how you can compare
I mean,
apples to oranges?
I mean,
one was in the main event of the biggest show of the year.
that's like
What?
that's like having a good pack of sunflower seeds and saying them just is banging.
What? It's the main event
You
of
can't
the
compare-
biggest show of the year.
Yo, come on, bro.
Biggest show of the year.
Yo, we knew that main event was stale as fuck.
But it was
just
the-
like David's sunflower seeds.
But it
Them
was
shits-
the main event of the
you
best
was-
WrestleMania since WrestleMania 19 to some people. I'm just saying.
Like, what the fuck?
What?
Like, how you supposed to? How can we disagree with such shit?
It was the
That main event was
event.
fucking that shit. Give me a pack of sunflower seeds and some bubble gum, and I'm gonna.
No, that's like them saying you send a person to the store and you say I want a pack of sunflower seeds, maybe like the ranch one. They bring you back ranch corn chips or the corn joints. You like, what the fuck is?
Oh nah, they bring me back original.
Oh, that too.
They bring me back original. This shit is fucking horrible.
Sunflower seeds are banging now.
Yo, that's some real train station shit. when you eat them in the corner and you spit them shits on the chair.
JJ has legit triggered our producer. Our producer is really triggered.
Yo, come on, y'all know that's some real Spanish shit, son. That's some real Spanish shit that happens in the Bronx, son.
People still eat that shit though.
Yo,
like
Yankee Stadium is like a bird's nest.
For sunflower seeds, yeah.
He's not lying though.
It's always like that in the Bronx. No matter where you go in the Bronx, not just Yankee Stadium.
They say Staten Island's a forgotten borough. The Bronx is a forgotten borough.
Yo, like, come on,
We got Yankee Stadium. How we gonna be forgotten? Get out of here.
No.
Get out of here.
It's forgotten borough.
Also,
it's like another town. It's like another.
Alright, they're not
city.
gonna be forgotten. They're just
Exactly. No.
they're not gonna be
Try
forgotten.
again.
Okay.
Nah.
I say that.
Nah, they
You
just
missed.
Come at me. I don't
You
care.
missed.
I don't
She
care.
missed.
It's all
Fail.
right. It's all right. Fail. Whatever.
Lame, all of that.
Ooh.
I don't care.
Ooh, I felt that last one.
Brian Cage became
He's
the
happy
new.
about that. Give him his props. Let him have that little moment from one day.
Brian Cage
You know,
became the
thanks,
new
and welcome to the
Impact
club.
World Champion, defeating Johnny Impact. After the match, we saw the debut of Michael Elgin. Impact actually signing a guy underneath WWE because rumors have been for a couple of weeks that WWE was looking at Michael Elgin, but now Michael Elgin is with Impact Wrestling. Also at Impact Rebellion, we had Talia successfully defend the Impact Knockouts title against Jordan Grace, and we had Rich Swann successfully defend against Sami Callihan. Coming out of that, we had Brian Cage injured at the Rebellion pay-per-view, and we had Pentagon Jr. injured at the Impact TV taping. And then finally, the last bit of news from Impact, RVD, Rob Van Dam, has officially signed with Impact Wrestling and will be debuting this week on Impact. Yes.
Interesting.
Yo, I'm telling you, give him a few blunts, he gonna be high as fuck, and he gonna put on a hell of a match, yo. Do not send him to the ring sober. Don't do it.
He said 90% of his matches in ECW he was high.
Oh, yo, dude, to fucking do the risk that he takes at the age that he's at, you better get that man some good loud. Like, fuck you doing, yo? You
good.
Word.
Good. Match of the night was LAX versus Lucha Bros. MVP was Tessa Blanchard. Anything from what we've missed regarding the Von Erichs, Crockett Cup, Rebellion, or New Japan?
Yeah, hold on. Let me go.
You gotta go scroll on.
Yo,
I know you were dying for like a few minutes.
I think our producer's done having a seizure over there.
Well, Jason Michael Campbell says, screw Avengers, now it's all about X-Men Dark Phoenix.
What? They didn't even came with the last one.
C.L. Baker says, Tessa over Becky.
I'm glad that Captain America had a good life.
I agree.
But you know he turned into
I'm glad he had a good life though.
He turned into Joe Biden.
I'm glad we got a black Captain America now.
He said Trump became Joe Biden at the end.
Not true?
That is true. That's why I'm laughing. That's why it's funny.
I was like, wait, how did Joe Biden get in the movie? Like, when did that happen?
Done. Oh, I'm done.
I don't like to send off to, Todd.
No, nothing else.
All right.
Go ahead.
So, let's get into what's next. We got two big shows coming up. We had New Japan Pro Wrestling, Wrestling Dodoku Night 1 this morning. We're going to be talking about that on the next edition of Tru Heel Heat. But we got to talk about New Japan Pro Wrestling, Wrestling Dodoku Night 2. We got Umino and Norento versus Yumaro and Tetsu. These are the dojo. This is the Young Lions. definitely Yumina, Uno, and Noreta is gonna win. They're the veterans from the Young Lions, so I don't even need to ask you guys.
I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna say you lost me at
exactly.
Let's
get into the next one. Suzuki Gun is
like he just started naming shit like off of a fucking Chinese food menu. Son. Like, yo, that come
so racist. So racist. I apologize to all of our viewers from Tokyo, Japan.
Yo, can I get some duck?
So sorry.
Can I get some duck sauce?
Wow, damn.
These guys just beyond racist.
So on the side.
I just said I didn't understand what you said.
I think iced tea.
He had the line that you like stopped right in front of. Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna go.
He was like suicide dive.
I think iced tea in a plastic cup.
Can I go? I'm gonna do it anyway.
Let me get.
He says, "Can I go?" When he already.
Can I get an egg roll?
So Suzuki Gun will be versing in a 5-on-5. They're going to be versing Taguchi, Tiger Mask, Toei Hanaro, Yoshihashi, and the never openweight champion, or is he, Jeff Cobb. Who you got in this one, Suzuki Gun or Taguchi Japan?
First one.
So you got Suzuki Gun. I'm not even going to ask our producer nor Top Guy JJ. I'm going to go with Suzuki Gun in this one.
Okay, same. We agree.
Yes, we agree on that.
Okay, great.
Next up, we got Jushin Thunder Liger will be teaming with Toriyano and Toge Makabe to verse the Bullet Club.
Bullet Club. Next one.
Well, damn.
Next one.
All right. I'm guessing he's going to go with the Bullet Club. It is Happy Bullet Club Day to everyone at the Bullet Club. Shouts out to Tama Tonga, Jay White, Tonga Loa, Bad Luck Fale, Mr. Juicy, Gino Gambino, Robbie Eagles, Chase Owens, all those guys that we met at the Bullet Club block party.
Did Enzo ever answer him back yet? No?
No, probably not. The Briscoes answered Enzo and Kaz back. So, yeah.
Yo, but I need my wings, though.
But we're going to go with the Bullet Club.
You want them with ketchup?
I need my wings, though, man.
No, I'm not engaging your food.
Up next, we got another set of the Bullet Club versing. This time they're going to be versing Hanamo, Mikey Nichols, Juice Robinson, and Hiroki Goto. Bullet Club is going to be Hiki Leo, Chase Owens, Bad Luck Fale, and Jay White.
Bullet Club again?
Bullet Club again?
I mean, I heard the name Jay White, so, you know. Jay White!
Across the board on those two matches. Next up, we got Will Ospreay and Dragon Lee, the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. They're going to be versing the former champion Taiji Ishimori of the Bullet Club and his tag team partner, which will be a mystery partner. It's actually been teased that it's going to be El Fantasmo. So, who you got in this one? This is a preview of the Best of the Super Juniors tournament, which we're going to be talking about on Tru Heel Heat 34.
Damn, I'm on the fence. I don't know.
You got to pick.
Ospreay and Lee or Ishimori and possibly Fantasmo.
Ospreay loses too much, man. He got to get a win, man. He got to get a big win, man. I'm going with Ospreay and Lee, man. Like, yo.
I'm going with the other one.
You going with Ishimori? Ishimori and the mystery partner.
Yo, can you name him?
I'm going with Ishimori.
And she said I'm going with the other one.
Ishimori?
She going with the yellow rice over the white rice.
He's still on this being racist. Like, it's just like we can't.
Because you said the answer was going to go with the other one.
We can't get past it.
We can't get
past it.
Yo, she definitely gonna get her wonton soup now.
So 6-man tag team match.
Wonton soup is disgusting.
We got the Los Ingonables.
Your pick was disgusting.
Los Ingonables de Japón team of Tetsuya Naito, Bushi, and Shingo will be versing Roppongi 3K and Kota Ibushi. This is the preview of Bushi versus Naito. This rematch that is being teased to be on the Dominion card in June. Who you got in this one? Ibushi and Roppongi 3K for Chrissy Love. Who you got?
Oh, Ibushi, man. Ibushi just came off of a big loss, man. He came off a big win. My bad.
Ibushi and Roppongi 3K for,
I love me some Ibushi.
For Top Guy JJ. I'm going to go with LIJ to get the victory here, and then Naito to choose Dominion as his date to get his shot at the IWGP Intercontinental title. Special challenge match. We got Ishii going one-on-one with Evil. Who you got in this one?
Damn, that's a hard one. Even Sonata's been on a real losing streak lately. Like a real losing streak.
So what you're saying, he's going to lose again?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Ishii.
Who you got in this one? Ishii? I'm gonna go with Evil in this one because I gotta be different from the rest of the board. Of course, you know.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Sometimes. And in our main event...
Yo, did our producer just die?
In our main event, IWGP Heavyweight Championship is on the line. We got Kazuchika Okada.
He's taking care of his cat.
Exactly. Yeah, kitty love. This is sure to get us a
wait,
bunch
what
of
the
views
fuck?
on YouTube. This is short. Any cats and dogs in a YouTube video, it's like 1,000 likes
you think that cat
guaranteed.
would chill on my lap?
Claw your eyes out.
I hope he closes his eyes out and he winds up like Nick Fury in Captain America.
Then you know what?
Captain Marvel.
Then you know that should have get me some bread. That should have get me a lead role.
Him?
That should have get me some bread.
You think our producer got money?
Nah, it won't. Yeah, don't fucking throw him at me, idiot.
Look, he already looks like he's scared. Yeah,
How you gonna throw a cat?
I didn't throw him.
That's why he was about to scratch the shit out of you.
You gotta work fast. Come on, you should have gotten up and grabbed him.
Nah. I don't get up and grab cats. I don't get up and grab cats, bro.
Come on, be like our president.
So, Okada versus Sonata for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Who you got?
Okada.
It's a match that involves Okada. Why are we talking about it?
Okada across the board. Let's hear anything from the spotlight or the Tru Heels regarding what we missed or the New Japan Pro Wrestling Doku Night 1.
Well, the Spotlight admin has ordered me to read Mike Sanchez's comment. I would like to get the panel's opinion of Spotlight admin Future Goat falling asleep during the first two matches of NXT New York.
Wow! Wait, hold on. Nah, hold on.
Takeover.
Hold on. This is the same one, right, that went on the page and gave his full opinion on how excellent and how great this show was, but fell asleep for half of it?
Yep.
That's sad.
This is the typical opinion of a flaming wrestling hypocrite.
And we were there live.
Yep.
So when you try to get your little views and you try to get your little nuggets and your clickbaits and shit, and you give your opinions on the show you didn't even see until you went home and saw it on the network.
Yep.
Should have been there live, guy.
No, he was there live.
He was there live and fell asleep.
And he fell asleep during Rico Black in the War Raiders.
Yeah.
And it was a long weekend, guys.
He didn't go to any
Nigga,
other
it was
shows before
Friday.
that. He didn't go to any
It
other
was
shows
Friday.
He only goes to WWE.
It was Friday.
Wait.
I don't even know this guy.
Sir, you shouldn't
So stop making excuses for him then.
How the fuck you making excuses for somebody you didn't know? The show was on Friday at 7 p.m.
Mind you, all of us was out the night before together.
Facts at
All of
Wale
us.
Mania.
And all of
And niggas had to work the next day.
Wait. You want to hear the best part? All of us are over 30 years old. That gentleman he's speaking of is 23.
Sir, you shouldn't speak out loud ever again.
Yo, I swear.
Wait.
You have better gotten the best coochie of your motherfucking life for you to be unequipped to be ready for a show that started at 7 p.m. If you ain't get no cootie tang, you need to be dropped as an admin immediately.
Sir,
wait.
Wait, there's a follow-up.
Okay.
And he fell asleep at the WrestleMania main event.
Okay, well.
Oh, that's.
I
7 hours.
Okay, I fell asleep at home.
Sir, you had every right to fall asleep.
Dude, I didn't see the main event.
It was late.
I didn't see
I totally understand.
I didn't see the main event until Wednesday.
Speaking of him not being an admin anymore, he actually went on after the Superstar shakeup. He's a very adamant Roman hater. And he feels that the destruction of SmackDown Live is going to be due to them putting Roman Reigns on SmackDown. And wait, let me continue. And he believes that because Roman is on SmackDown, all the stars are going to suffer because they're going to be used to build up Roman, and that WWE is going to be that all the fans of WWE are going to feel that Raw is better than SmackDown, to the point that before the year is out, there will be another draft, another superstar shakeup before the year is over.
Sir?
No. So what I did is I told him, you're wrong, that none of that's going to happen.
It's very true.
And when it doesn't happen, you are not an admin for this page anymore. And he agreed. And if it does happen, I will no longer be an admin for the Spotlight. So I am sorry if that
Wait,
very
what?
if that very highly unlikely scenario happens. If we have another WWE draft before the end of the year, if all the WWE
Before the end of the year?
before the end of the
Why
year,
would we do that?
If
Your job is safe.
If all the WWE fans
in the bag.
feel that Raw is better than SmackDown, then I will not be an admin on the spot.
Dude, that your chances are literally like Kane's chances of cashing in his Money in the Bank against Rey Mysterio.
First of all, did you see SmackDown this week? Better than Raw. Raw was crap.
Come on. I've been waiting. I waited 4 weeks to hear. You're like, I don't want to hear crap. What is it?
No, he's hating.
It's Basura! Like, I've been waiting almost a month for you to hear that from you.
For me, Basuda?
Yes!
Oh, sorry.
That's like your catchraise.
It is
now.
kind of, yeah.
Like,
right.
come on!
You missed your
Sorry.
chance.
Sorry.
So the last
That was
thing-
your moment.
No. Raw this week, I was like sitting there, I'm like, oh my god, like, is it over yet? Like, Jesus, I want to go to sleep. Like, just like, ugh. SmackDown, I was engaged. The matches were great, and it's only 2 hours. They kept you in the zone for 2 hours.
I don't see how ever.
And we got new people on there. So how is it ever boring? It's still the best show.
I don't see how ever the WWE fans will agree on anything, let alone them after years of hating on Monday Night Raw and saying Monday Night Raw is too long. They're gonna feel that it's better than SmackDown because of one guy. Because of one guy.
First of all, he was on the show maybe what? 10 minutes maybe?
10 minutes.
But I would say
what?
The only thing that makes that chance somewhat legit, they don't got AJ Styles anymore. AJ Styles, no matter what anybody says, people watch SmackDown for that man.
They ain't watching Raw for that man because they had a record low this week.
Dude, fucking WWE is on record lows. So question, WWE is on record lows, period. But what brand is Carmella on?
SmackDown.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I hope I just helped the producer out.
Oh, there you go.
That dude kept asking the same question.
For like half the show, apparently. Apparently, one of y'all said some dumb shit about Carmella being on Raw.
Ooh.
Not us.
No one.
I said apparently.
No one even mentioned Carmella.
I ignored it for a reason.
Listen. This is when you call the fans out about their stupidity.
You gotta call stuff
Because they've been
like
bugging
that
the producer
because
for like
he didn't mention
half the
Carmella.
show.
Like, why he didn't just look it up himself?
That's why you got Google to check
It changes
WWE.com.
On his defense, it changes every
That
week.
is true. We got very limited time, so we're gonna run through the HOG Impact Crown Code Red show. That's gonna be on Sunday. That's gonna be the first show for Impact's new streaming service, Impact Plus. We got Moose versus Ken
Interesting. Impact streaming services?
Yes, got a streaming service.
Really? How much
Yes.
is a subscription?
Impact Plus is $10.99 from what I hear.
Wait,
Ooh.
what?
More than WWE.
I'm about to say the same thing, producer. That's
Wait,
my
what?
guy right there. It's more than a WWE. How dare you?
Yo, how dare they put a 1 before their 0?
To each his own.
Wait, how dare they put a 1 before their 0?
I
Sorry.
can't confirm
Someone give
that.
me your information.
I can't confirm that. Moose versus Ken Broadway.
Nigga, that
we
shit
got-
should be 99 cents.
79.
It should be lower. Yes, it should probably be $5.
That's even
a
more
ladies'
generous.
That's
tag team
80%
match.
too high.
Tessa Blanchard and Violet is going to be versus Scarlett Bordeaux and Sonya Strong. We got the Rascals, Dez and Wince versus the North, Ethan Page and Josh Alexander. This one's going to be a good one. It's a six-pack challenge. It's going to be Rich Swann, the X Division champion, versus Ace Austin, Trey from the Rascals, Smiley, Evander James, and Mantiquillo. And this one is actually going to be the one I'm looking forward to the most. It's a 3-way tag team matchup of the New York Wrecking Crew versus LAX versus OVE. That's going to be action-packed for sure. This is going to be a big old horse fight. You got Michael Elgin going to be making his first match as official on the Impact roster. He's going to be going one-on-one with a guy that just signed a new deal for Impact, Willie Mack. And in the main event, we got the former Impact World Champion Johnny Impact teaming with his wife, the Impact Knockouts Champion Taya Valkyrie, versus another husband and wife, Eddie Edwards and Alicia Edwards. How you guys like that card?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Are you guys checking it out this weekend?
Unless someone gives me their subscription, sure.
You can either get a subscription or you can come to the NYC Arena in Queens.
There's like 4,000 people. Somebody's got to have a link to this page, yo. 4,000. There's 4,000 of us. I ain't one of the 4,000. I'm just hoping that one of y'all on here got a link.
So you can share.
If you got just share it with the Hills, I swear we will give you the only shout out on Tru Heel Heat 34.
Or we could give you a drink at Legends.
Oh,
listen, if you know somebody that knows how to drink and knows how to get drinks.
He's definitely top guy JJ. But nice segue there by Miss Chrissy Love. We gotta promote our first ever viewing party. So for all elite wrestlers, first ever viewing party. For All Elite Wrestling's first ever pay-per-view, Double or Nothing, on May 25th. It starts at 6 p.m. The host of Tru Heel Heat will be live at Legends for our first ever viewing party that we are hosting, presented by the Jobber Tears podcast. So shouts out to everyone from the Jobber Tears. Shouts out to everyone that comes to the Legends viewing parties. The Tru Heels will be out. We'll be there live. We're going to have Tru Heels t-shirts. You can meet Chrissy Love as well as the top guy JJ. And we're going to drag that no down good dirty producer, baby Seth, down to Legends. We're going to force him by gunpoint. Since he's not in Las Vegas, he has to come to Legends.
He has to come to
and
Legends.
actually be a social person.
Yes.
And stop being scared.
And tell him to bring his fucking cat.
No, you don't want your eye scratched out, Nick Fury. So, thank you
I might get a movie role.
for watching Tru Heel Heat 33. Tell the.
You know there was a hologram of Tony Stark at the funeral?
I love you 3,000.
Love you more.
On the left. So tell the people where they can find you on social media, Top Guy JJ.
Tru Heel _ Top Guy JJ. And Bruce Banner and Hulk together, that is really ugly.
No,
Chrissy
I love that. I love that. No, I love that.
So bad.
I like that new Hulk. No, I loved him.
Yo, but Fat Thor was the MVP though.
Yo, shout out to Fat Thor. He didn't ever
Fat Thor, bro. Fat Thor, yo.
I thought he was gonna change.
Yo, you know what I mean? Oh,
he's saying his
shout out to the big dude, Joe. Fat Thor held it down, bro.
He kept that same energy the whole movie.
Told my man Cap, you hold the little one.
Yep.
You hold the little one. I take the Thanos killer.
I take the big one.
Chrissy Love, where can they find you on social media?
You can find me at The Sensational Miss Chrissy Love on Instagram and on Facebook as Miss Chrissy Love or Crystal Lynch.
If you don't already, like and support the Pro Wrestling Spotlight and the Spotlight.
Hold up. Jamie Tannock just said Thor looked like melted ice cream.
Yeah, Rocket said that.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, Rocket said that.
Rocket said that joke.
Rocket said
come
that.
up with something new, Jamie.
Rocket,
I
don't know why the fuck is the producer laughing at? He must have not have seen the movie.
I gotta see it again. I told you.
He fell asleep like midway through. Anyway.
Like Future Goat.
Hey, at least you fell asleep before the war.
Exactly. Hey. Like and follow the Spotlight page, as well as support Battle Club Pro, our partners here in the New York City area. Support the Tru Heel Heat page. We just went over 1,000 likes on our Tru Heel Heat podcast page, so thank you very much for that. Our Tru Heels group page is about to eclipse 4,000 followers, so thank you all for that as well. On Twitter, follow us on the Twitter machine at Tru Heel Heat. They already told you where you can follow them on the Twitter machine. Follow me on Instagram at Tru Heel _ Epic SP3. Follow on YouTube. YouTube subscribers. We trying to get over 300 before Double or Nothing.
Come on.
So let's get to it. We are very close
Come on,
to 230 right now, so
nice.
we're trying to eclipse that. Tru Heel Heat on the YouTube page. Our YouTube channel is popping. We got brand new interviews with Tama Tonga, Bad Luck Fale, as well as the beautiful interview queen, Alicia Atut. And check us out on iTunes at Tru Heel Heat or wherever you can find your podcast, SoundCloud, Spotify, all that good stuff. So until Tru Heel Heat 34, for Tru Heel Heat 33.
And he wasn't the one that was. He was the one that's sober.
He didn't drink.
Well, I just had a lot to say.
Yo, wait a minute. We just went a whole show. We went a whole show without talking about Goldberg.
What?
And you're talking about things that people don't care about. Who cares about Goldberg at Sweet Saudi? For Tru Heel Heat 33, we're out.
Later.
What's up?